For our next session of the day, it's an industry presentation, and I would like to call on stage Abhinav Parasar, EA Strategy to the Chairman and Managing Director, KP Group. Can we have Abhinav on stage?
Thank you so much. Good morning to everyone. It's a pleasure and an absolute honor to be here and in front of the dignitaries and the industry leaders. On behalf of KP Group and personally, I would like to extend my gratitude to APEC and Mahajenko for inviting us here and letting us share our story. And thank you to all the dignitaries for setting up the day with their wise words. I am Abhinav Parasar and I represent KP Group. It is one of the leading power producer company in India, committed to providing renewable energy solutions. Our mission is to drive energy transition that is vital for a sustainable future. In my presentation today, I'll be covering four main topics. First is the current industry landscape in India. Second is India's journey towards energy transition. Third is KP's commitment towards sustainability, our journey, and innovations that we are implementing at KP Group to achieve our sustainability targets. So without further ado, I'll move to the first part of my presentation, that is the current energy landscape in India. India is the third largest consumer and producer in the world, with an installed capacity of 448 gigawatt. Fourth largest in terms of renewable energy with 150 gigawatt, fourth largest in wind energy, and fifth largest in solar energy. So if we look at this entire picture, we can see that India is a major player in the global energy sector. And it showcases our vast potential and responsibility to lead the energy transition in the world. Government, as a part of the bigger picture, has set up their sustainability targets, which is to achieve net zero by 2070. We are targeting 500 gigawatt of renewable energy by 2030 and reducing our carbon emissions by 1 billion ton by 2030. To understand the progress that we have made in this journey, we'll have to look at India's performance over the last decade or so. So, taking a base of 2015, we can see that our renewable energy capacity has increased by over 213%. It has grown over a CAGR of 14%. But the interesting thing is that to achieve our ambitious target of 500 gigawatt by 2030, we'll have to increase this pace. We'll have to grow at a CAGR of 20% over the next 6 to 7 years to achieve our target of 2030. And I guess this is why we all are here, to understand the current scenario of our industry and brainstorm and create a roadmap for 2030 and as well as 2070. And KP Group understands the commitment that is required, and we have a vision to power India by the power of nature and a mission to accelerate the renewable energy adoption across India. We have set ourselves a target of 10 gigawatt by 2030. I have a small video to showcase our journey and the progress that we have made on this front. This is a snapshot of what we have been able to achieve thus far. And it's been covered in so many words by Dr. Farooq Patel, sir. But I'll reiterate that we have an installed capacity of 1.3 plus gigawatt, with almost 3.3 gigawatt under execution. And we have a target to achieve 10 gigawatt by 2030. Given our current pace, we are confident that we'll be able to meet this target ahead of our schedule. As of now, we have been able to save 42 lakh metric tons of carbon emission. And if you see, the number reflects that KP is one of the leading players in the renewable energy sector in India. And the main reason for that is that we have been reinventing ourselves. We foster a culture of innovation. We invest a lot on R&D. And building on that point, I'll come back to the technological innovations that we are implementing at KP Group for a sustainable future. But the real question is, why do we need innovation? As a part of today's agenda, that we need to accelerate energy adoption. And to accelerate energy adoption, it is really important that we bring down the cost of energy from renewable energy. And that's why innovation at KP Group is driven by two main objectives. One is to increase the efficiency of our current operation so as to maximize generation over the plant's lifespan. And second is to adopt new energy technologies and always explore for new forms of energy. Due to the time constraint, I'll only highlight few of the innovations that we have implemented at KP. And the first two innovations stem from the objective of increasing the efficiency of our current operations. The first innovation that I'm going to talk about is our solar panel cleaning robot. And before I say anything, I have a small AV to show you about our solar panel cleaning robots. This is an in-house developed technology for which we have already applied patent. And this impacts on three fronts. First is faster and efficient cleaning. It is faster and efficient than manual cleaning method. The second is, to reiterate this point, one robot can clean 40 modules in 1 minute. The second is the environmental impact. It uses dry cleaning method. So zero or minimal water is required. And even if you opt for wet-based cleaning, water consumption is reduced by 66%. The third, it reduces the overall cost of O&M. As a result, we have been able to achieve a total reduction of 77% in the cleaning cost. The second innovation that I'm going to talk about today is our Network Operations Center. This is a centralized monitoring system that we use to monitor and control all of our solar and wind assets. And the prime objective is to ensure the optimal performance and maximum generation during the plant's lifespan. I have another small video to showcase our capabilities through Network Operations Center. This is based in our headquarters in Surat, and from one single point, we can manage all our assets across the world and across the country. The main and primary objective is to A, get real time monitoring, do data analysis, and have an early event detection. What this helps us in is to bring improve the performance of our plants and bring the downtime lower. The next, the next two initiatives that I'm going to talk about stem from the objective of adopting newer forms of technology and newer energy sources. As already told by Dr. Farooq sir, that we are building a 1 megawatt of green hydrogen plant in Bharuch, Gujarat. This is the aerial view of our facility. This is expected to be operational this financial year. And our next step is not to only restrict to green hydrogen, but to expand to green ammonia production. And we'll be participating in the upcoming tenders of SECI for green ammonia production. Last but not the least is offshore wind project, and this is one of the projects that we are most excited about. We have taken significant strides in acquiring the necessary technology required for offshore wind, and we are continuously monitoring the developments in Gujarat and Tamil Nadu. We are committed to contribute to India's target of 30 gigawatt of offshore wind by 2030. And that's it from me. Just to reiterate that we have a team of scientists and engineers who are continuously working towards the improvement of technology and make sure that we do not stop only at building facilities, but also focus on efficient management and increasing the generation over the lifespan of the plant. Thank you. That's it from me.